Yeah, to be cleaned up by the time you get home.
All right, yabba dabba doo, sports fans. Welcome to Game 3 between your Penn's Elite 12U girls, Team Attanucci, and these New Jersey Colonials. For those of you that were with us this morning, the girls found the net 8 times against these Colonials and finished 8-2 after taking the first game last night as well. I think it was 5-3 on that final. So we're here for Game 3. Penn's Elite girls having won the first 2, and we got about 2.5 minutes left on the warm-up clock, and we will pick them up, put them away, get this game underway. Until then, I'm going to stay on mute. Hopefully remember to come off this time, and I'll call it when it starts. All right, here we go. Game 3. Icorn, Warner, and Barber step out with Holt, and we are missing a D. We start a player short for some reason as Kiesel comes out onto the ice. And we're going to do that face-off over. And the music's going to continue to play. We're going to do that face-off over here at center ice. as Icorn steps in again, and she wins it back this time to Holt. Holt has it center ice, loses it to a Colonial. Colonial brings it up the near wall here, rather, sends it in front. Kiesel sends that back to the corner, puck in front. Icorn picks it up, sends it the other way. Goaltender Kraus between the pipes for the Pens this time. As Icorn brings it into the zone, she shoots. Icorn finds the top left corner of the net, and your Pens Elite girls are up 1-0 early on a nice shot by Icorn. So we're 23 seconds into the game, and Pens Elite girls are up 1-0 on a nice individual shot by Icorn. And there we go, face off now, one the other way. Holt's going to chase that into the near corner. She's behind the net now. Sends it over to Warner, too far. They hold it at the point. Puck back in front of the net now. Goaltender Kraus with a nice save. Here comes Warner back through the top of our defensive zone, up the near wall. Warner brings it back the other way along the near wall. She's going to shoot from there. Missed to the far side. Icorn's going to chase that down. Now it's going to be Claherty. Shannon at the point now. As Claherty comes behind the net. Claherty brings it up through the top of the zone. Puts it in deep here to the near corner. Battle for the puck there. Claherty tries to hold the zone and can't. Puck loose back to the top of the zone. Here come the Colonials. Far circle, shooting off the side of the net. Goaltender Kraus pokes it behind the net. Warner battles here at the blue line for it. Puck loose, comes back in all the way into the near corner. Zivkovic picks it up there behind the net. Brings it around for Claherty. Claherty sends it up. Colonials with it at the top of their zone, skate ahead. That pass intercepted by Shannon. She waits for the zone to clear. Can't dump it in as the Colonials push it the other way. That puck goes down for Mrazek behind the end line. She sends it ahead to Barber. Barber tries to chip by Colonials player, can't. Colonials hold it on the near wall. Mrazek chips at it. Shannon bangs at it. They continue to bang at it. Puck behind the net. Now Kraus leaves it behind the net. They come around and Zivkovic poked it off that player's stick. Centering pass blocked by Zivkovic. They continue to battle in that corner. Colonials come up with it behind the net. Centering pass tipped by Kraus, and here comes Wu. Wu comes the other way. Looks like she's playing with Barber and Mrazek. As Barber comes up the far side, shoots, blocked by the goalie. Knocked down behind the net. They battle for it there, Wu and Barber do. Flipped in front. Icorn couldn't get her stick on it. Makasenka has it at the point. Everybody's out of position today as Makasenka shoots from defense. Misses to the far side. And Holt's going to shoot from that point, and the goalie's going to knock that one down and cover with 8:49 to go. We've got players playing all out of position as we're missing a number of key players this afternoon. Hoping if Adair Ludwig is listening that she's doing well. We wish you a speedy recovery, honey. Icorn steps in with Stevens and Barber. Colonials win that draw. Stevens picks it up on the near wall. Skates with it to the end line, loses it to a Colonial in the corner. They send it up the corner. Makasenka holds the point to Icorn over to Holt. Holt's going to shoot from there. Knocked down by a Colonials player, loose in front. Stevens battles for it. Stevens picks it up and finds the back of the net. That's going to be another goal for Stevens, as she picks up a goal there from low in the circle. And it's 2-0 Pens Elite. As we line up for another face-off here at center ice. So Claherty's going to step in and take this one with Mrazek and Wu. As Mrazek chips it ahead, Colonials pick it up and send it back the other way, deep below the end line, where Zivkovic sends it up the far wall off a Colonials player in front. Wu picks it up there, sends it ahead for Claherty. It gets stuck in her skates. She turns it ahead too far for Mrazek. And the Colonials send it up the wall. Mrazek overskates that one. Wu holds it in momentarily. Clardy can't hold it, and then it stays in for now as Wu battles in front of the Colonials bench with a couple of Colonials players. Now Kiesel has it. Kiesel sends it across to Zivkovic. And Kiesel has it here in the neutral zone. She gets pulled down, no call. And this puck's going to come all the way back. Just got a text from the box. It does appear that those goals are going to go to Eichhorn from Barber and then Stevens from Eichhorn and Barber. So I got the goals right. Now you know who got the assists. Eichhorn gains the zone, loses the puck at the top of the zone. Here she comes. They came the other way. Colonials stripped that. Puck back here to the top of the zone. Zivkovic picks it up, sends it ahead to Eichhorn. Eichhorn comes up the near wall, now centers, skates into the center. She shoots from there, misses to the far side. Clardy's going to go chase that one down. And here come the Colonials through center ice. Shannon chops at that one, can't free her from the puck. She shoots high over goaltender Krause and the net into the far corner as Eichhorn battles. Shannon's going to come over and chop it ahead. Eichhorn's going to pick it up on the far wall. She's going to skate up the far wall, has Warner trailing the play to the left. Eichhorn goes in deep down the far wall, can't get a shot off, gets a center, but it goes behind Warner. Puck on the near wall, and here come the Colonials through center ice. Shannon back on D. Shannon pokes the puck off that player's stick to the far wall. She regains, shoots, misses far side. Puck in the near corner. Colonials tried to shoot. Kylie Makasinka turned that aside as Warner puts it ahead to Stevens. Stevens off the wall, up the near wall, ahead to Eichhorn. Eichhorn coming down the near wall. Reverses direction up the wall. Stevens is going to battle with a Colonials player there. And Colonials clear back to center ice as Shannon sends it back the other way. Eichhorn tries to turn it into the zone. They both fall down. Stevens couldn't pick that one off, and here come the Colonials through neutral ice. They wave off the icing, and Shannon's going to pick it up at the back of the zone, send it up ahead to Wu. Here comes Wu up the far wall. Stevens goes for a change. Clardy comes out. Wu skating through neutral ice. Can't quite get a shot off. Looks to center. Takes it in behind the net. Now pulls it around. Clardy was there. She didn't see her. Back to Kiesel. Over to Holt. Holt's going to throw towards the net from there. Wu got her stick on it, but couldn't bang it home. Wu tries to center, blocked by a Colonials player. Colonials come up the near wall. Colonials player still skating with it. Holt providing some pressure. Now has it behind the net, tries to center. Clardy kicks that behind the end line. Holt sends it up to the point where the Colonials hold it. Missed to the near side, in behind the net now. Puck in the far corner. Kiesel's going to pick it up there. Kiesel sends it ahead to Clardy. Clardy skates with it. Over to the near wall. Still skating with it behind the net. She loses the puck now to a Colonials player. Colonials player chips it up ahead in a nice outlet pass. This player's going to get taken out of the action by Holt and a couple of other pens, but she drops it off for another player who comes in unscathed. Shoots, finds the far corner of the net. Beat goaltender Krause to the left. And it is 2-1 with 4:25 to go, first period. So that player skated through a couple of defensive players and found an open spot and beat Krause low to the left. And we have a 2-1 game here with 4:25 to go. First period as Stevens steps in for the draw. Colonials win that back. They battle for it here along the near wall. Gets past Zivkovic, goes into the near corner rather, where Shannon's going to pick it up behind the net. Centering pass cleared out of there by Zivkovic. And the Colonials are going to dump it in deep where Stevens is going to pick it up. Nope, it gets past her. Colonials center. Player backhands, misses near side. Zivkovic has it behind the net. Around for Barber. Barber sends it across to Warner. It was a little bit behind her, but they got it out of the zone. Pass came back into the center. Shannon knocked that into the zone. And now Stevens has it. Stevens falls down. Warner chips it into the far corner. She goes to get it. Colonials player beats her to it, but she gets it this time. Centers it for Barber. Barber shoots. It bounces to the near side. Stevens battling with a Colonials player there. Colonials send it up the point. Shannon holds it, sends it back in deep. Colonials player clears it ahead. Oh no, Barber picked it up at the blue line. She's going to shoot from there, knocked down by a Colonials player. Came back through the goalie's legs. Warner had it in the crease, couldn't put it in. As Zivkovic picks it up at the point. Zivkovic's going to chase it low. Stevens is going to cover her high. And the puck's going to come along the boards and out as Stevens can't hold it and they're offsides. So with 2:54 to go, first period, we're going to get a face-off at this dot right here, the FNB Bank dot. So we got 2:53 to go, 2-1 Pens. On goals early by Eichhorn and Stevens as Holt takes it through center ice ahead to Wu. Wu tries to push it over to Mrazek, can't get it there. Mrazek chips it in deeper. Colonials try to reverse the play. Wu knocks it over to Clardy. Clardy shoots, blocked by a Colonials player, puck to the end line. Puck now here on the near wall. As they battle for it, Makasenka sends it all the way across for Mrazek. Mrazek puts it over to the center to Clardy. Clardy back to Mrazek. Mrazek shoots from there, blocked by the goalie. Centering pass goes behind the net, tipped by a Colonial. Clardy has it there, over to Holt. Holt battles with a player there, turns, throws it towards Clardy, off her skate into the near corner. Wu picks it up there. Wu battles with a player from the Colonials in the corner. Now another Colonial comes in. Wu dumps it behind the net. Colonials player picks it up there. Mrazek battles with her. Colonials player comes up the near wall. And Makasenka's going to have to retreat, although Wu picked her pocket. Now Mrazek has it. She has room to shoot. Mrazek shoots, blocked by a Colonials player. Clardy turns. Loses the puck in the corner, and here come the Colonials. Makasenka has no choice but to retreat. She almost fell. She's struggling to get her footing. She got it as the Colonials come up the near wall. Makasenka took that puck away. Sends it high, back the other way. And the Colonials are going to pick it up at their blue line. Minute 22 to go, first period. Colonial can't get it past Wu. As Wu chips at it, now Clardy fights for it, and it's going to be Kiesel coming out of there with it. Sends it back ahead at neutral ice. Barber picks it up, stops at the blue line, turns, has room, throws it towards the net weakly. Colonials block that. Barber throws it towards the net again. Colonials block that. Again in front, blocked. Puck loose, Warner can't get there. As the puck comes to the point, Zivkovic cheated in and held it. Eichhorn has it top of the circle. She can't get a shot off, drops it for Kiesel. Kiesel shoots, blocked by a Colonial. And they finally clear it with 40 seconds to go in the period as Eichhorn dumps it back into the near corner. Colonials send it around to the far wall. Kiesel cheats in and holds it. Now to Eichhorn. Eichhorn skates around one, skates around another one, loses the puck in the circle. Stevens has it now. She's turning, loses the puck. And here come the Colonials sending it down with 20 seconds to go in the period as it goes into the corner. Eichhorn picks that up and comes the other way with 10 seconds to go in the period. Eichhorn kicks it, picks it up on her stick, comes down the near wall, shoots weakly towards the net. Puck goes over to the far wall with 2 seconds to go. And that's going to be the end of the first period. So we've played one, and your Penns Elite girls are up 2-1 while I go on mute and we wait for the second period to start. Okay, it looks like this second period is going to be Stevens, Wu, Mrazek, with Shannon and Makasenka back on D. We got some new players playing D as we're missing a number of defensive players here. As goaltender Kraus is now to my left. This is the 10U goalie now for the Colonials playing this game. Colonials did not travel with a 12U goalie. We had a local goalie play the first 2 games for them, and this is now their 10U goalie playing this game. As Stevens steps in and takes that face-off, Mrazek comes out with it. She's going to take it over to the far wall. She's pressured by Colonial, loses the puck. Wu tries to pick it up, can't. Stevens picks it up, loses it. Makasenka has it, tries to find something to do with it, puts it ahead to Wu. Wu skates around one player, comes down through the center, shoots, misses near side. Puck loose. Mrazek shot off the side of the net on the near side, puck into the far corner. They battle for it there. Wu pokes it into the center to Mrazek. Mrazek can't get a shot off as there's heavy traffic. And that puck comes to the near wall where Stevens is going to pressure a Colonials player. Shannon's going to hold the point. And this time the Colonials will get it out, and here they come the other way. Shannon pushes him to the near wall. They battle for it here just inside the blue line. Stevens chips it ahead, loses the puck. Puck back into our zone as Shannon chips it out. Up ahead, Stevens has it center ice. She's going to skate around one player. She's going to try to get an angle for a shot. Can't. Pulls up. Looks for a pass. Finds Makasenka at the point. Kylie bobbles it but holds it. Fans on the shot. Still holds it though and dumps it in deep. As the Colonials send it up high, and this time it does come out. Colonials player skates through center ice. Sends it in deep and goes for a change. Puck in the near corner, where Makasenka picks it up, tipped by a Colonials player. Makasenka now tries to get it out, sends it up the wall, and can't get it past the point. Icor battles at the point with 2 Colonials players. They all fall down. Barber comes in to help. Colonials player still laying on the ice, poking the stick. And here comes Icorn up the near wall with the puck. Icorn turns, shoots, hits a Colonials player in the leg. And they're going to clear it, but Shannon's going to hold it at least momentarily before the Colonials skate it out. Barber picks it up center ice after Shannon chipped it off a Colonials player's stick. Bring it up the wall, Icorn has it. Icorn has some space on the far wall, reverses direction, tries to backhand center, can't, dumps it in behind the net. Where it'll be loose, and Warner and a Colonial will go battle for it. Warner comes out with it. Skating into the center, shoots, misses far side. And Holt's going to pick it up there. She throws it towards the net, doesn't get through. Icorn centers, comes through everybody. Kiesel has it at the point. Sends it across for Holt, who blocks it in with her body. Puck loose at the top. Icorn comes up with it. Can't do much with it as she's battling with a Colonials player. Back to the point, Kiesel holds. Sends it into the center. It goes lazily through everybody, misses far side. Warner sends it back to Icorn. Icorn blasts a shot, missed near side, into the near corner. Kiesel way deep, picks it up, Barber up high now. Kiesel retreats, she's going to pick it up, skate it in low, dump it behind the net. Comes behind the net where the Colonials send it dangerously in front. Barber picks it up, dropped it to Icorn, can't do anything. Kiesel's going to shoot from there. And Grace Kiesel! Grace Kiesel with a nice goal. Shoots from the Covestro logo, and Kiesel bangs it home. So I was talking to her last night. I said I felt it coming, and boy, is she produced in 2 games today. Nice shot from Kiesel from up high. She picks up a goal. And it's now 3-1, Pens elite. As Stevens is going to step in, Clarherty rather, with Stevens and Mrazek, is going to step in and take this face-off. So Clarherty steps in with 8:57 to go second period. Takes this face-off, wins it back to Shannon. Shannon ahead for Stevens. Stevens skates it through center ice. Still has some room. She pulls up, shoots, blocked by a Colonials player, but it goes in. It finds its way into the net off of that Colonials player's stick. I think they're going to credit that one to Stevens. And it's going to be 4-1 Pens now, with 8:44 to go in this second period. So Clarherty takes that draw, wins it back in the direction of Shannon. Shannon picks it up there, sends it ahead to Clarherty. Zivkovic picks it up on the far wall. Zivkovic shoots, hits the goalie, blocks. Puck loose in front. They still scramble. They clear it off. Icorn is going to step in for this face-off. We're checking on goals here. I'm all off on time. I'll get that set up next time. Sorry, I was watching my text from Robin, picking up the goals. As Makasenka holds it, Holt's going to have it up there in the center ice area. And the Colonials poke it, but Holt still has it. Dumps it in deep. Colonials with it behind the bench, or behind the net rather. And that one comes across to Warner. Warner's going to shoot from there, misses the far side. Barber back to Makasenka at the point. Makasenka shoots, blocked by a Colonials player, bouncing puck. They gather it and come out of the zone. And Icorn's going to poke that ahead. Back to Holt. Holt has it this time center ice. Holt's still kicking at it. Here come the Colonials. Colonials send it ahead. Puck behind the net. Makasenka battles. That fourth goal was Stevens. There was some confusion, but it was Stevens. And I believe the other one was Kiesel. She's checking on it. Icorn comes up the near wall with the puck. She's going to shoot from there. The goalie knocks it down, loose in front. They dive, can't poke it home. Wu battles, knocks it behind the net. Here come the Colonials as Icorn gets knocked down behind the play. We'll keep an eye on that. Icorn's going to limp to the bench. As this Colonials player comes up the near wall, Kiesel provides defensive support. She's centered. Wu knocked that out. Colonials chip it into the far corner. Zivkovic picks it up there, sends it ahead. And she's going to carry it up the near wall, backhanded toward the net, goes behind the net. Kiesel's going to pick it up there, send it in. And they try to stop at the line. They gain the zone. Puck comes lazily towards goaltender Kraus. She's going to cover it. And that's going to be a stoppage in play. I'm about 23 seconds ahead. The actual game clock's 5:52. As Clawhardy steps in for this draw, I'm going to let the clock get in sync if I can. Pulls it back over to Wu. Clawhardy now going to bring it up the near wall. Sends it deep into the corner here, and they're going to pick it up there. Colonials will take it behind the net. I'm still letting the clock get in sync. As that Colonial clears it all the way back, and now we're back in sync as Kiesel picks it up behind the net. Kiesel sends it ahead. Stevens can't keep a handle on it. Clawhardy tries to clear, and the Colonials send it in off sides with 5:19 to go in the second period. 4-1 Pens. Now that we got a break here, and I don't have to try to read texts while I'm talking to you, looks like we've got Icorn, Stevens, Kiesel, and Stevens on the 4 goals. As Warner brings it up the far wall, holds it at the blue line momentarily. They poke it out. Icorn regroups center ice. Tried to send it across for Shannon, couldn't get it there. Barber's going to pick it up here along the near wall. They're going to send it back to neutral ice. Colonials send it in. Makasenka's going to pick it up there. Send it up the wall. Colonials are going to dump it deep. And that should be an icing. With 4:49 to go, second period. We're going to bring that face-off back down here to the far circle to to the Colonial goalie's right. will bring it up there, and Eichhorn's going to pick it up with Barber and Warner, and Shannon and Makasenka back. So Makasenka at the point. She's going to come in a little bit and shoot from there. Miss to the near side. Puck in the corner. Warner's going to go battle with a Colonial there along the wall. Comes back to the point. Shannon backhands it to Warner. Warner skates into zone. Throws it towards the net. Puck loose. Barber tried to pick up the rebound and put it in. Couldn't. Missed to the far side. Colonials have it along the near wall. Shannon's going to hold at the point and dump it back in. Colonials are going to this time clear it by skating it out. Pass ahead to another Colonials player. Eichhorn knocked it off her stick. Eichhorn comes back in front of her own net with it, sends it up the near wall or up the far wall rather for Barber. Barber loses the puck at center ice, regains it. Try to backdoor pass it to Eichhorn. It went too far, and here comes a Colonial. Makasenka with a nice play, chips it off her stick. Eichhorn intercepted that and immediately lost it to a Colonial at the blue line as Barber picks it up there. Barber sends it ahead to Eichhorn. Eichhorn has room. She's going to shoot from there, and Eichhorn's going to find the back of the net. That's going to make it 5-1 on the second goal for Eichhorn today. So your Penns Elite girls are up 5-1 with 3:42 to go in the second. Eichhorn picks up her second goal of the game. As Clawhardy's going to step in and take this one with Wu and Mrazek. Holt and Kiesel back. Clawhardy wins it back to Kiesel. Kiesel sends it ahead. Mrazek has it up the near wall. Mrazek's going to shoot, blocked by a Colonials player. Kiesel has to retreat at the point. Centering pass to another Colonials player. Holt's going to take the puck from her as Wu comes back the other way. Clawhardy now through center ice. She gets around everybody, loses the puck, shoots, saved by the goalie, blocked over by another Colonials player to the far wall. They chip that one by Holt, and here they come up the far wall. Kiesel's the only one back, 2-on-1 break. That player's going to shoot high over Krause and the net, into the near corner. And here comes the puck back the other way. Clawhardy couldn't get her stick on it. Cross ice for Wu. Wu's going to pick it up there. Shoot from far out, saved by the goalie. Puck in behind the net. Colonials have it for now. They send it around, Colonials do. They try to clear, and Wu picks that off. She comes through, centers it over to Clawhardy. Clawhardy can't get a shot off. Puck rolls through, blocked by a Colonials player into the corner. Kiesel has to retreat. She pushes that player. Oh, player gets to the center. Now Holt's going to try to push her. Holt strips her of the puck, and here comes Wu the other way. Wu put it ahead for Mrazek, a little bit too far. They battle for it here. Mrazek's going to gain the zone on the near side. She tried to center for Clawhardy or Wu and couldn't get it through. Puck goes all the way to the far wall. Kiesel cut that off, and it's going to be Clawhardy picking it up, coming through the top of the zone. She loses it. Kiesel dives to hold it in the zone. Clawhardy keeps it. Kiesel holds it up. It's snuffed by her and back to center ice. Kiesel sends it back the other way. Here comes a Colonial up the near wall. Pressure by Grace. Wu sends it over to the far wall. Back to center ice. Colonials regroup on the logo. Retreat to the blue line. Pass ahead up. Wu blocked that one, but she still got it in, and it dropped into the far corner. Kalen picks it up there. Takes it all the way behind the net. Brings it back in front of the net. Ahead for Wu. It got stuck in her feet. Wu got it out. Colonials get it back in, and Kiesel's going to go chase this down behind the net. But she sends it up the wall for Eichhorn. Eichhorn ahead to Clawhardy. Clawhardy has Wu on her far side, lost the puck, and it came out of the zone. Eichhorn has to regroup the team. She comes up the near wall with 1:05 to go in the second, and we're going to be offsides. So we're going to get a face-off here in the Armstrong circle as Barber, Eichhorn, and Warner are out there with Shannon and Zivkovic. So Eichhorn steps in to take that draw, wins it over to Warner. Warner pokes it in the zone, and the Penguins can't control it. And the Colonials push it all the way back. They wave off the icing with 55 seconds to go. Zivkovic picks it up beyond the end line. Sends it up the near wall. Barber has it there, battles with a couple of Colonials players. Zivkovic comes in. They keep battling. 3 Colonials, 2 Pens. Puck comes through the center of the zone. Eichhorn's going to chase that down on the far wall. She's going to send a cross-ice pass intended for Barber. It got knocked down by a Colonial. They come into the top of the zone. Shannon sends it up. Eichhorn picks it up at the top of the zone, sends it out to Warner as she falls down. Comes back, Eichhorn picks it up again off a Colonial skate, and Shannon's going to retreat and pick this up top of the zone. Send it ahead for Barber, too far. Colonials reverse direction. Eichhorn picks it up, sends it into the zone. Colonials clear. Puck rolls all the way back into the far corner with 5 seconds to go in the second. Shannon's going to take it behind the net, and that's going to do it for this second period. Pens pick up a couple of more, and it's now 5-1 going into the third. And we'll be back for the third. So they're going to skate out for the third. Pens up 5-1. Clardy takes face-off, wins it over in the direction of Wu. Wu comes up the near wall with it. She's looking for an angle, missed to the far side. Puck comes all the way around. Holt hustles over, misses it at the point. The foot race is on. Holt's going to recover, send it back the other way. Clardy picks it up, chips it to the blue line, gains the zone. Mrazek stays on sides. They dump it into the far corner. Colonials pick it up there. Puck comes in front of the net. Wu didn't see it. Centering pass, Holt's going to catch up and hold it. She throws it towards the net, chipped up high. Puck into the far wall. Wu sends it back to Holt at the point. Holt throws it towards the net, and the goaltender gloves that one. And with 11:20 to go, third period, Pens are still up 5-1. For those who joined us late, 2 by Eichhorn, 2 by Stevens, 1 by Kiesel. And the Penguins are up 5-1 with 11:20 to go here in the third period. Game 3 between these Colonials and your Pens Elite 12U girls Attanucci. Eichhorn, Stevens, and Barber. Zivkovic and Kiesel back. Face-off one over in the direction of Stevens. She comes out of there with it. Skating below the end line, looking for a center and pass, can't find one. Now puts it to Barber. Barber leaves it for Stevens. Stevens finds the net. And that's going to be 6. So that's a hattie for Stevens today. We're calling it low key. She told me not to throw it. But that's going to be a hat trick for Stevens. As we line up 6-1 with 11:07 to go. So Zivkovic's going to pick that one up at the top of the defensive zone. Stevens has it again. She comes through center ice with it this time. Up ahead for Eichhorn, too far. Puck behind the net now. All the way around. Colonials pick it up at the point. They come the other way with it. They send it all the way down. That should be an icing. With 10:37 to go, third period. Game 3. We're going to bring it back down here and have a face-off to the left of the Colonials goalie. So it's going to be Clardy stepping in for this face-off with Wu and Mrazek. As Clardy controls it back to the point to Shannon. Shannon D-to-D pass to Makasenka. Makasenka missed it off the wall. She still has it. Throws it towards the net, goes through everybody. You get the sense they're trying to get one for Mrazek here. Mrazek skates in with it. She loses control of it there. Penguins have it in behind the net now. Makasenka chips it the other way. Through neutral ice, Claherty pushes it ahead. Barber got the assist on both of those goals, both Eichhorn and Stevens. So that's 4 assists for Barber. As the Pens battle along the near wall, Makasenka has it at the point, dumps it into Claherty. Claherty throws it towards the net. Goalie with a nice save there. Mrazek chips it over into the near wall here. Makasenka steps up, tries to hold the point. Mrazek's going to hold the point, sends it ahead. Too far for Claherty. Claherty picks the puck up. She's looking to center, can't. And the Colonials are going to come the other way. Makasenka picks it up center ice. Makasenka has it now below the end line. Tries the wraparound, doesn't work. Throws it in front. And the Colonials are going to come the other way with it. Down the near wall, Wu's going to pick it up behind the net. She's going to circle with it, send it ahead for Claherty. Claherty's going to leave it for Wu. Claherty's going to circle back now. They battle for it at the top of the zone. Colonials have it shoot. Oh, and Kraus got a glove on that one, but it went in. It took a wild bounce off her glove and found the back of the net. So that's going to be 6-2 with 8:43 to go in the game. Kraus got the goalie glove on it, but it found its way over or through or something. Found the back of the net. And it's going to be 6-2. Stevens is going to poke that one ahead. She has it on the far wall, or near wall rather. She shoots, misses far side. Puck comes around all the way behind the net. Up to the point to Kiesel. Kiesel's going to shoot from there. Bouncing puck blocked by a Colonial. Comes out, Holt stops it. The Penguins have to clear the zone. She puts it over to Stevens. Stevens comes through the center of the zone with it. She shoots, blocked by the goalie. Warner shoots, misses near side. Stevens battling in front of the net with that Colonials player. Stevens knocked down. Puck loose back here to center ice. Holt's going to pick it up at the blue line. Holt's going to send it ahead. Warner hit her in the feet. She couldn't do anything with it. They regroup. Stevens and Holt are going to battle with a Colonials player. Colonials player comes out with it. Shoots high over Kraus. Barber picks it up on the far side. All the way down for an icing. 7:26 to go. Faceoff's going to come back down here. So this faceoff's going to be to the right of goaltender Kraus. And looks like it's going to be Claherty stepping in to take this one with Mrazek and Wu. Zivkovic and Shannon back on D. And Zivkovic pokes it over to the far wall. Zivkovic intercepts another pass. Loses it this time. Colonials poke it behind the net. Kraus makes sure it stays there. Zivkovic picks it up, sends it up the near wall. Can't quite get it to Wu. Wu's going to come in and battle with her as the Colonials come out with that puck. Can't get a shot off as Shannon blocked that into the far corner. Colonials player falls down, and we're going to get a penalty. We'll see who that's going to be on. Looks like it's going to be Shannon. 2 minutes for, or a minute rather for, I think he called hooking. Couldn't really tell from here. So with 6:58 to go, this faceoff's going to be to goaltender Kraus's right. Zivkovic, Holt, Claherty, and Wu out to kill this penalty for the Penguins against the Colonials. Penguins up 6-2 with a minute to go. And we're going to get a timeout. I'm going to go on mute. All right, the timeout's over. They're going to come out on the power play. They're going to pull their goalie, it looks like. So they're going to play 6. Claherty, Zivkovic, Holt, and Wu against 6 skaters for the Colonials as they try to pick up some goals here. Colonials win it back. Centering pass came off of Zivkovic's skates all the way into the far corner. Claherty picks it up there. She's going to come up the near wall. She's going to lose puck center ice. Wu's going to try to chase it. Colonials are going to chase it back to the top of their zone. They're going to try to send it ahead. Wu stops that. They continue to battle, and the puck comes all the way down. And it should be no icing. They wave it off. Holt picks it up there. She sends it around the far wall where they kick it. Here comes Mrazek. Mrazek has the puck, bringing it up the far wall. She's going to skate it up the far wall, lose the puck. She's going to turn around and still has it. Tried to shoot and missed. Fanned on it, rather. She skates behind the net with it. Wu has it behind the net. 8 seconds left in the penalty to Shannon. Zivkovic has it. Shoots at the open net. Doesn't get it all the way through. Puck loose. Wu has it. Tries to put it in front. Can't quite get it there. Now Mrazek tries to get it. Can't get it. Wu holds the point. Penalty over. Shannon went to the bench and somebody else joined the play. I think it was Eichhorn. Here comes Eichhorn. Eichhorn through center ice ahead to Mrazek. Too far for her. Goalie back in the net. 5:40 to go. 6-2 Pens. Puck in the far corner. Colonials bring it through center ice. Zivkovic's going to chop to keep that in the zone. Colonials are going to send it up the wall. Stevens is going to pick it up there. Player falls down. Trips Stevens. No call. Here comes the Colonials team the other way. Skating around Holt. They have somebody to center. Zivkovic's going to chip that out of there. Over to Eichhorn. Eichhorn up the far wall. Ahead to Barber. Too far. Hands up for icing. The other referee waved it off. Colonials pick it up in the far corner. They battle for it there with 5 minutes to go. Colonials come up the other side. Far side. Chip it ahead. Kiesel's going to chase that one down. She reverses direction ahead to Eichhorn. It's in her feet. She picks it up. Can't quite clear. Colonials pick it up, but it comes all the way through. Kiesel clears it ahead to Stevens. Stevens loses the puck at the red line. Colonials reverse direction and come the other way into the zone. That pass cut off by Barber. She backhands it out of the zone ahead to Eichhorn. Eichhorn comes through neutral ice with it, gains the zone down the near wall. She's going to shoot from here. Miss to the far side. Colonials pick it up on the far wall. No, Barber keeps it in. Colonials try to clear. Stevens is going to keep that one in. Stevens over to Makasenka, too far, comes out of the zone. Makasenka waits for the zone to clear, sends it back over to Kiesel. Kiesel sends it ahead to Eichhorn. Eichhorn gets it in the zone and falls down, takes Stevens with her. As they both get up, Colonials gain the top of the zone. Shoot, goaltender Kraus for that save. Rebound, hit the post. Puck behind into the near corner. That's Claherty trying to chip it up the wall. She gets it out. They both fall down. They kick it back in. It should have been offsides, but it wasn't. Puck comes in, and now Makasenka's going to send it up the near wall here. She's going to skate it, rather. Coming through neutral ice. She gets around that player. And that's a nice save by the Colonials goalie. As Claherty fell down to avoid hitting the referee. Puck's in the ref's feet. Stevens chips at that one, and it's going to be Wu. Wu stops. Wu shoots, saved by the Colonials goalie with 3:15 to go. Claherty and a Colonials player fall down. They battle for the puck along the end line, into the corner. Stevens goes into the corner to battle with a Colonials player. She comes out with it momentarily. It goes back into the wall. Wu's chipping. Puck still loose along the wall there. They battle. Squirts free into the near circle. Here come the Colonials. They come through center ice, drop it over to another winger as Stevens goes for a change. Mrazek comes back out. Puck below the end line. Colonials still have it. They center. Can't get a shot off. Puck comes loose. Colonials have it top of the circle. Shoot blocked by somebody. Holt chips that into the far corner. Colonials have it point blank range. Holt strips that. Holt's going to skate it. She's got Claherty and Mrazek to her right. She dumps it past one player. Can't quite follow up with it as that Colonials player goes hard to the wall but gets up. Holt has it along the near wall. Mrazek's in front of the net. Wu's going to shoot from there, blocked. Puck loose in front, goes behind the goal. Puck into the corner with 2:05 to go. Mrazek battling. Colonials player comes out with it. Clawhardy stops her, sends her back around the other way. Chips it high around the boards. Shannon retreats at the point as the Colonials come through center ice. One player, she skates around Holt. It's that player and Kraus. Kraus with a nice save and a cover. And we've got 1:47 to go in this third period. Penn's up 6-2. So this faceoff's going to be in the near circle with, looks like Stevens, Eichhorn, Warner, Zivkovic, and Kiesel back on D as the referee threw the puck before we were even ready, and Eichhorn comes out with it. Warner chips it up the far wall, still loose at center ice. Eichhorn has it. She's going to come through center ice with it. Loses it. Stevens picks it up on the red line. She skates with it. Comes up the near wall. Stevens comes into the circle. Centers. She's pulled down. She holds her knee. And Stevens is down. The puck went in the net. Don't know who scored it. As Stevens gets up, we've got a Colonials player down too. Don't know who took the worst of that collision. Looks like the Colonials player did as Stevens gets up. Not sure who's going to get credited with that goal. We'll find out for you though. As Colonials player stays down. So we're awaiting this Colonials player getting up. We've got 1:21 to go, third period, in a game that's run away from the Colonials again. It's 7-2 as we wait for the trainer to come and attend to this player. They had to call her over from the other rink, and here comes Hannah. That seventh goal is going to be Warner from Stevens as we attend to this Colonials player. We hope she's okay. I saw the collision. I saw Stevens go down. I did not see what happened to the Colonials player. It was behind the play a little bit. We'll see what happens here. As Hannah attends to this player, she's been down for an extended period of time. And she's now sitting up, which is a good sign. If they were very concerned about a head injury, they would not be sitting her up. Although it looks like they're going to try to pick her up. They're helping her up. She's up. Looks like she's favoring her left arm. Some type of left arm or left shoulder injury, perhaps, as they take her off the ice. So you always worry about head injuries when you don't see the collision. It looks like she's favoring her upper body. Doesn't appear to be a head injury. It appears to be upper body, shoulder, elbow, or something like that. So we will get this game underway with 1:21 to go in the third period. Faceoff's going to be at center ice after the goal. So it's 7-2 Penn's Elite. We're going to go out here and get a face-off center ice. Looks like Clawhardy, Wu, and Mrazek with Kiesel and Zivkovic back to close out this third period. The referee's just waiting for the Colonials coach to clear the ice. He helped his player off. As Clawhardy wins it back to Kiesel. Puck loose in the feet. They battle for it in front of the Penguins bench. Colonials come out with it. Skating hard, Wu chips it off her stick. They enter the top of the zone. Wu has it. She comes down the near wall, centers it for Clawhardy, who couldn't put lumber on it and put it home. Mrazek centered that. It came off the far side of the net. Colonials back to the point, 55 seconds to go. Colonials up the far wall. Kiesel pokes that off her stick. Sends it back to neutral ice. Clardy chips it ahead, and it's going to be Wu coming in with it. Wu gains the top of the zone. Loses it to a Colonials player into the far corner, 38 seconds to go. Puck back to the point. Kiesel has it, has trouble controlling it, gets it over to Zivkovic. Zivkovic sends it down low. They center it for Mrazek, who can't pull the trigger. That time it's Clardy shooting and scoring. You could see her reaction. I don't think she meant for that to go in, but nonetheless, it's 8-2. I know our girls are trying to back off a little bit here late in the game with 26 seconds to go. And Clardy was just looking for a rebound. I know they're trying to get Mrazek one here, but it hasn't worked. She's been hanging out in front of that net. They're trying to get her one, but hasn't happened just yet with 26 ticks to go. Face off center ice. Colonials gather it, come through the top of the zone. Shannon chips that ahead to Clardy. Now she chips it to Wu, pushes it back to center ice. Clardy gets an elbow there. They continue to battle center ice. Loose in front of me here. Mrazek got an assist on that one. It was 71 from 9 as they have the puck at the top of the zone. She chops at it with 2 seconds to go, and that's going to do it for the game. So the Pens are going to take all 3 from the Colonials this weekend. That will be the end of our action from Lemieux Sports Center this morning, although our girls will be back for practice this afternoon. So as always, thanks for watching. Have a great Sunday. Try to stay warm, and we will be back with you the next time these girls are in action. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.